Alright geezers, Big Man Earth Apologist back with more niche shite just shoveled into your hungry baby bird mouth. That's you, that is. Oh, my view piglets, I've returned with the breaking truths. Anthony Fantano has been victorious in the slap suit against him. An individual I had not heard of prior to this, Donald Radke, something like that. Ronald Radke, something along those lines. He didn't like a review Mr. Fantano did. A video by the name of This Guy Sucks really upset the, I believe, Falling in Reverse frontman. Listen, you know, maybe this will get me another slap on the wrist by @youtube.com. Maybe this is musicophobic, but all of these bands are the same thing to me. Drowning Pool, Perfect Circle, Broken Benjamin, Bring Me the Horizon, Cage the Elephant. Like, it's the same thing. This is the same band. And sure, you can write some, you know, 10th wit, beard twiddly fucking comment down below. Please do. Give me engagement now. About how this one is technical thrash metal and this one is actually alternative black. I don't care. Alright, I'll be completely diamond white with you. I do not care. It is the same band to me. Okay. Oliver Sykes and Ronald Radke, all of these people, they're the same thing, right? That's a video I will do at some point. Inessential people, okay? And before you start looking at me, I am vital, all right? If Big Man Earth Apologist disappeared from the internet, I don't think it would recover. I think people would just stop using youtube.com in protest. And they should, by the way. When YouTube eventually does snuff me out, you should, in protest, stop using the platform. And I'm sure many would. I mean, most of the internet, if not all of the internet in the English-speaking world would say, no, this is a line in the sand. Okay, make me verify with ID to watch a video essay on Cambodian dictator Pol Pot. Fine, I can live with that. But you take Big Man Earth Apologist off, we're done here. That's a tangent in of itself. This fella, he sued Anthony Fantano. You know the guy, the music internet busy man whose wife left him. That's vital, by the way. I will get to that in one moment. His wife left him last year. I did cover it. Hear it here first. Last honest man on the internet. You will get the truth here and frankly nowhere else, dear viewer. And he took legal action against Mr. Fantano. And he has now lost the lawsuit. It was ruled a slap suit. This isn't the first time Ronald Radke has sued Anthony Fantano. He did actually sue Anthony Fantano before, although that actually turned out to be the wrong Anthony Fantano. These aren't smart people, all right? These are not smart people. And it does warm my heart, truly it does, to see an idiot millionaire musician with more money than sense lose a little bit of that money. A little bit of their lucre has been drained. And if you know anything about me, dear viewer, I've always been the firmest supporter of idiots being swindled out of their money. Alright, a fool being parted with their money is a heartwarming experience we should all celebrate. I am all for the destigmatization of conning stupid people. We should do that more, alright? And it should be celebrated as a virtuous act. So the idea that one of these entitled, stuck-up fucking multi-millionaire, drowning pool, whatever, metalheads is a little less rich in the world. Beautiful. That's my kind of socialism. The socialism of common fucking sense. Alright, and you can quote me on that. But this goes back to 2024. This has been burbling on in the background for a while, and now it's finally come to a close. There was no defamation on Fantano's part, and Mr. Radke will pay Fantano's legal fees. So it's beautiful. It really is beautiful. The idea of someone losing just a little bit of their money by being an idiot, I think that's beautiful. I think that's wonderful. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, and I am, I'm not, I don't think there's any real hero in this story. Anthony Fantano, his wife left him. I'm not the biggest fan of the guy because, I don't think the music reviewer is needed nor wanted on the internet. It's an obsolete craft. Back in the 60s and the 70s, they served a purpose. You know what I mean? Music reviewers had there was a reason for their existence. There isn't now. You can listen to any song or album from any period going back to the fucking Baroque era at the press of a button. You press a button and you've got goodies. If you want to hear an album, you can just hear it now. Back in the old days, you'd have to actually go out and, physically get the record, pay for the record, bring it home, put it on your record player, and hope and pray it wasn't shite. That's what the, music reviewer was there for. It was sort of like a guidebook. It was sort of like a map. It was mapping out the essential albums you can skip, albums that are cash grabs, albums that maybe are hidden gems you may not have sought out otherwise. That was the purpose of the music reviewer. There isn't a purpose to them now. What Anthony Fantano and all of his ilk are people with opinions on the internet. I've got news for you, dear viewer. Anyone with a phone or laptop or whatever can do what Fantano does. Having an opinion isn't unique to him. I, of course, have never given opinions. I don't do opinions here, dear viewer. You know that. I come on here and I tell the truth. And for whatever reason, paedophiles don't like me so much for doing that. I don't know what the correlation is there between hating Big Man Earth Apologist, last honest man on this wretched fucking website, and being sexually attracted to children. I don't know. Does anyone know? Maybe we can ask Grok why people that hate Big Man EA are such rabid would-be child molesters. I don't know why. Really. It is concerning. But, music reviewers don't need to exist. They don't. You have opinions, no doubt, and they're just as valid as Fantano's. So, why are we listening to a man whose wife left him instead of just, starting your own music review channel? Why don't you do that? If this is the sign, dear viewer, this is the sign you've been waiting for. Start your music review career, and frankly, you'd probably have more insightful musical takes than Anthony Fantano. He doesn't have a fucking degree in music theory. He doesn't lecture about music in Oxford or Stanford or wherever the fuck else. He's just a bloke. He's just a bloke online who has opinions. Great, brilliant. We don't need him. He's inessential. This Ronnieradke fella, inessential. All of these people are, they're not needed. These are not needed people on the internet. So he sued me, brackets, I won in all caps, so that's good. This is, of course, a thinly veiled advertisement for a song of my own. It's a wonderful track with a band I recently discovered. Some would say I created them. I'd have to disagree. They were always there. It's like energy. You know what I mean? It was always there in the ether, just waiting for someone to grab it. And I've grabbed it. Black Guy 5. Sometimes there are 6 of them with their hit new debut single, Dum Dum Come Home. It's a beautiful track. And that, to me, is what music's about. You know what I mean? Because for the longest time, and I agree with this, by the way, for the longest time, people have been saying there just isn't soul in music anymore. You know what I mean? Music just isn't fucking real anymore. It's so vapid. And I saw that as an issue. So I did something about it. If you want real music, music with soul, do check out the debut, soon to be smash hit, Song of the Summer in all but name. Black Guy 5, sometimes there are 6 of them. Dum Dum Come Home. And of course it is a heartwarming, mind-curdling tribute to one of the earliest enthusiasts, big man Dum Dum called. Rest in power. We haven't seen him ever since Trump brought back the asylums. I mean, I'm worried, frankly. I don't think we're ever going to see him again. I've spoken about this on a previous video. You know, it's just another way they're working behind the scenes to hurt big man Earth apologist. And if that was their intent, and I have every reason to believe it was, well done, you succeeded. You hurt big man Earth apologist by taking away 25% of his fucking viewership. So, you know, Dum Dum called Come Home. Yeah, that's what it's about. Real music. None of this vapid bullshit. I mean, it may as well be made by a computer, most of the stuff in the charts these days. And I wanted to do something about that. So if you are hungry, fucking starving for real music, do check out Dum Dum Come Home, the stunning debut single by Black Guy 5. Sometimes there are 6. I think that's everything, really. Yeah, I've shielded the music video. It's out there. It's on the channel. Do check it out. It's very good. Anthony Fantano wins a lawsuit against him. It was defamation following the video he made. This guy sucks. The guy in question being this ronnieradke individual. Don't listen to these fucking shit peddlers. No, seriously. Fantano's opinions on music are at best, I mean, vapid, very shallow. He's got a very shallow grasp on music, and realistically, music reviews shouldn't exist. They shouldn't. Because how do you review something like art without going into beard twiddling wank battler territory? That's what it is. You know, the only way you can objectively review music is by being a little bit of a wanker. Oh yes, the diverse use of polyrhythms. That's not what music's about. Does the music make you feel something? Do you like the song? Yes or no? And if it's a yes, there you go. There's your fucking review. There's your Pet Sounds Rolling Stone review. Honestly, no. So I don't think Anthony Fantano should exist. His wife did leave him last year. If you remember, I did cover it. And, I mean, you can't trust him. You know what I mean? You can't trust a man whose wife left him. If his own fucking wife doesn't want to be around him, why on earth would anyone else? Really, that is a red flag. Divorced men are a red flag, dear viewer. I love you. God bless yourself. Do check out Black Guy 5, sometimes there are 6, with their new smash hit debut single. It's very good. And it's what music's about. You know what I mean? I dare the internet busy music man to fucking review it. He won't. He won't, because he's scared of real music that touches you fucking deep. Oh, it beats the cervix of your heart like you owe it money, dear viewer. That's what music's about, yeah? Written and produced, and dare I say managed, dare I say discovered by Big Man Earth Apologist. Do check that out. Dum Dum Come Home. The song is also called Dum Dum Come Home, but seriously though, Dum Dum Come Home. 25% of my viewership gone. That's one of the lyrics. It's very good. It's very good. I think that's everything. How long have I done? Can I fuck off? Yeah, I can. About 14, 15 minutes. That's not too bad. I love you. God bless yourself. Music reviewers shouldn't exist. All that's really left to say, bar the shouting, is like/dislike, comment and subscribe. It's all engagement. Comment below. Yeah, what's your favourite album? Comment below a review of any song you like. Yeah, we can make our own little wank battle of music forum down below in the comments. I'm the last honest man on the internet. Get these videos out there. Get those videos out there. Smear them up the walls. Any wall you fucking like, sweetheart. And I'm sorry you had to hear it from me.